Alright guys, welcome here. We got everything set up. Lord Savage versus Sir Isaac. Lord Savage in the red here with Burgundians, and then we have Sir Isaac with the Berbers in blue. And I'm at 5
Uh,
seconds when you're ready, Knight.
I am at 6 seconds.
3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so Burgundians versus Berbers. Burgundians obviously great economy civilization.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously going to have cheaper cavalry and paladin, but no bloodlines. Compare that to the Berbers, which will have cheaper stable units, but no paladin.
Yeah, I
Gonna
think
be
that shouldn't
interesting.
be too much of a problem for Berbers, as seeing as their camel and knight play is already exceptionally strong,
Yeah, I
especially in
think
Castle Age.
I think that Berbers with the camels are gonna be favored here, because
No,
even a base camel versus a cavalier in this age with that less 20%, 20 HP hit points less for the cavalry, going to favor the Berbers.
oh for sure.
So it'll be very interesting to see how each of these guys plays this one out.
Yeah, but you should also take into account with how strong Burgundian economy can be. Researching their texts one age earlier, and it also being half off. It's just really strong overall. It means they could jumpstart their economy right from the get go.
Yeah, but it's important to see when those upgrades come in as well because it will take a little bit of time for those to pay off, even at half price. And if we have someone else going up faster and getting that production out sooner, it may not pay off depending on when that tech is researched. So very important to see when those upgrades actually come in.
Mm-hmm.
But both players we've seen quite a bit of. Obviously, Lord Savage was part of the 1200 bracket as well, and he's continued on and advanced here to this set. So we'll see how things are going for him here. Uh, Maybe done a lot of practice on this map, being in the first bracket and now the second bracket as well. So going to be very interesting to see how that works out. Sir
Yep.
Isaac, he's only had to play a couple sets thus far, but looked pretty dominant overall. So looking forward to seeing how this one progresses here, as he's actually going to push his deer in. Was at least one of them pushed in, so not headed out to the mid just yet. But both players gonna be able to secure a little bit for themselves. It looks like Sir Isaac's staying at home, not gonna be able to grab as much of the herdables. But nonetheless, map positions pretty similar. Both players pretty close to a corner. Uh, Barry's much more preferable for Lord Savage as they are behind, farther away from his opponent, whereas Sir Isaac's are forward.
Yep.
If we shift attention to the center, it feels like it's pretty much down the center. Both players have a little bit of distance between their main starting base and their resources. Looks like Lord Savage probably is a little closer to that 2 tiles of gold in the north.
Yep.
But
It's interesting to see that Sir Isaac lands 2 on wood. Interesting, but could be by a little bit by mistake, as he's setting a bill forward to probably go mill those deer. That's just a nice call from him.
I think he's actually
Uh,
going to grab. Nope, he is going to mill. I was going to say, I thought he was just going to bring the boar in, but this is an attempt to get up quick. That's what this is.
yep.
So he's thinking 18 pop, I think. And he's actually bringing in a boar with his scout. So he's definitely planning on getting up
Yep.
faster.
To get ahead and get in damage before Burgundians can get in their strong economy.
Yeah, and I mean, he can click up now after this Vil comes in. He's going to grab. Uh, did he grab Loom already? He already has Loom. So yeah, he's on his way to the Feudal Age. Then we have Lord Savage. Should be right behind him here, as Loom has been researched just now. Needs to force drop some food. Nope, just going to build another Vil or two. So
He's
more
just going
Vils
for the more
headed to the
economy.
mid. He will need to put some more onto villagers here. Sir Isaac can be lacking wood without a barracks up yet even.
Yeah, that's the one thing I was worried about with how aggressive he was planning to go up. He doesn't have the wood count to get up the required buildings. Then
Yeah,
again,
he's
he could just
shifting.
could send a few vills to be just his eco for that, which he is doing right now. Good job.
Yeah, and I really like the time he moved out here to the forward. He's going to be able to get at least a couple of these deer in, which makes that mill worthwhile. And hopefully he's able to get up some military to defend it for long enough to make it worthwhile. He's really shifted heavily onto wood as he's dropping a second lumber camp here. So
Yep, has I actually wasn't paying attention, but did Lord Savage research any of his early eco techs?
he did not.
Very interesting. I feel like you should take advantage of that.
Yeah,
Then
I
again,
mean,
it could be not what he wants to play for, but at least you would just go for the wood upgrade, because that helps a lot with getting extra wood for the staple.
yeah. Sir Isaac gonna drop a barracks, if I could talk, up front here. So potentially going to just have some spears in defense, which I don't mind at all. Town Watch actually being researched by Sir Isaac right away. Interesting time to research that.
Maybe he just wants to see the pressure ahead of time and get down quick walls.
Yeah, no, I love the tech. I think that it's a very underrated tech. I actually like to play Byzantines a lot because it's free.
But no economy upgrades coming in at all from Lord Savage.
He does have double bid X just now
There's
coming in.
coming in right
So,
now.
but obviously his opponent could research that at the same time. So not really taking much advantage there. Maybe relying on the power spikes of the military.
But unfortunately, the power spike only kicks in at Castle Age.
Yeah. Well, and it's going to be awkward because we're going to have some spears, we're going to have some scouts. Sir Isaac being housed right now, which is quite unfortunate for himself. But
And keep in mind, these are scouts with no bloodlines, or capped with no bloodlines, so in a scout war, it's going to be a lot worse for Burgundians, especially if they don't have the eco lead.
yeah, but we have nothing for both player right now, so still equal statistics. Um, but at this point, I think that Sir Isaac having the same population and not really behind on eco upgrades at this point. Lord Savage dropping farms with 250 on there, so I think he got horse collar.
Yes, he did. He got it a little
So
earlier.
he will have farms with horse collar. We haven't seen any farms at all yet for Sir Isaac, so as he's starting to drop them now. So we'll be having to do those farms a little bit sooner. He is, however, still hunting. He's got one deer at home he's taking at the moment, and still on berries. Vills in the mid. 3 scouts coming forward. Only 1 spearman here to defend this, though.
With some good micro, he could kill that spear and could start to harass the villagers.
Yeah,
He's waiting for the fourth scout here to do that.
Lord Savage is in a pretty good position here. I mean, he could do a lot of damage. He is going to try to get these quick walls up on the berries, which will go up, but still a lot of exposed eco here for Sir Isaac.
Yeah, for sure. And I felt like he just could have ran into there. Like, the villagers were so far away, they weren't even in position to get enough damage on the scouts.
Yeah, and the one Vil will be caught out here. She's being sacrificed to quick wall and the rest. But this wood lines is what I'm worried about. All downhill hits if they get in here. So,
yep.
Another Vil walking around the side here. Should have time to quick wall it. But still open by the trees. 3 Vils exposed. Oh, last second. Got the quick wall.
Oh, nice.
Very close
Very nice.
here. Extremely good quick walls. And yeah, it is extremely ballsy to play this open. But honestly, he's got a spear here and 2 scouts of his own. He's got, a decent spot on the map. Sir Isaac not in too much trouble. He had some housed issues earlier.
Yep.
But we haven't really seen a whole lot of eco upgrades out of Lord Savage just yet. So something to keep an eye on.
I hope he didn't pick Burgundians just for the Cavalier.
Yeah, I mean, this attack for Lord Savage is going to be devastating here, though. Got all these vills sitting here,
Oh yeah,
and
so many
the
vills
spears are there
exposed here.
too, but one vill going down. I mean, Lord Savage is doing an excellent job to fight this off. He's doing a good job booming at home. He's up
Yeah,
to 16 farms as compared to only a few.
but Sir Isaac has food to click up the castle age here. And without you remember how cheap stable units are for Berbers, it's so good for them.
Yeah, still lacking the gold though, so he is going to be getting the blacksmith up. Only 3 gold short, needs a force drop off, and now he will be on his way up. So we'll see how that plays into Lord Savage. About to have wheelbarrow, already 500 food, 230 gold, so
Mm-hmm.
should be in a pretty solid position himself.
Now, okay, imagine yourself in this situation. You're Burgundians against Berbers here. You know your opponent or how strong Berbers are with their cab play. Now, given that you have the stronger economy, what do you play here? Do you play right into their hand and play cav, or do you switch to something like maybe cav pike or monks and cav?
Yeah, I feel like you just go into Cav Pike, but Monastery also very nice, also very helpful. So
Yep.
it's just debatable. Kato's chat box is important. I agree. There you go, sir.
Got the chat box, man.
I have a lot of issues today, guys. Like I said, holiday weekend. I spent last night drinking and hanging out
I
with
was
the
actually
family.
going to mention that you were
So,
drunk.
so yeah, I did a little too much drinking. I actually had to go get my car today, so good
I feel
times. But yeah, I have not been very prepared today.
that's really good from Lord Savage. He killed that boar. Good job.
Nope, no hangover casting. I was not hungover. Just I didn't stop and come home until like 11 o'clock last night.
There
So
we go. Now he's grabbing his economy upgrades. Very good, Lord Savage.
yeah, I mean this earlier Castle Age, what has it done for Sir Isaac right now?
Well, let's see. It's going for the extra TC. He already has second stable. Now he's getting bloodlines. He's getting knights out.
But
Should be
he's
able to
only
clean all
getting
this
skill
up.
barding and forging right now. Like he's not gonna have that convincing of a military, and
That's right. His eco's actually kind of weak behind that.
yeah, I mean
Only
it
13
feels
on
rough.
wood or farms right
Oh,
now.
and there's at least 2 vills gonna die here on this TC. 2 of them go down.
Actually, they might all go down.
Nah,
Oh
he
no,
saved
no,
enough
they
of them.
got him.
So that was a really nice exchange using those scouts to the best that he could. But back home here, I feel like could be problematic for Sir Isaac. Still wide open.
And he's gonna go
Um,
for triple stable play.
Katos, I like 2 knights to start because you're up earlier. But now that he's gonna be continuing, I don't think knights is the right answer. I think he should switch into camels. But we are gonna have 3 stable production from Lord Savage, or he's going to attempt this. Now his economy with this, I don't think is good enough to do that. I think it's quite far away from being good enough to do that.
Oh, look at it for Lord Savage's eco. It's quite nice, actually. I would prefer if he would get Cavalier right now.
Yeah, but is
It's
Cavalier really
very
worth
important.
it if you don't have any knights on the field?
True. And I
He is
feel like
getting
his
it.
only real. Yeah, he's doing it right now. I feel like I bet I feel like this is his only real option here. But I feel like Pikes would be better here, don't you think? Pikes with Knights.
I mean, I feel like questionable decisions all around right now. Sir Isaac, I think, should be going camels, and he's going knights.
Knights they're not a bad choice,
Lord
as
Savage
they'll
trying
take
to
a.
get husbandry in on the stable that's about to fall.
No, I feel like no, Knight play should be fine here, as it it'll take him a while to get Cavalier here, and more
Cavalier's
Knights should be
almost
able
in. 75%.
almost in, but he doesn't have the numbers for this.
He's getting them slowly.
Very slowly, but he's only on 2 stables compared to the 3. And these are cheaper stable units from Berbers as well.
Yeah, but the production's not there right now for Sir Isaac. He cannot sustain this.
Yeah.
One monk will probably scare away most of this army as well. So this is a great time to put that monastery down and try to make that work for him here.
Honestly, Lord Savage could go send these Cavalier out to Sir Isaac's main eco, break down those palisades, and go straight for the wood line.
Yeah, I mean, they're about to break in here, though, if he doesn't realize. Could be problematic. Needs to put a house
So you got
down
the monk
here.
out.
Oh, the knights are in.
Oh no, go for the conversion, man.
He does get a conversion. Cavalier diving here as well. Oh, town bell. Yeah, and this isn't a fight Sir Isaac can take now. Needs the camels, which he immediately starts shifting over to camels.
I think his opening should have been. I think I got to backtrack on what he said there. Looks like Lord Savage didn't make up with better tech or a good Cavalier. I think, yeah, his opening should have been camels.
Yep. Yeah, camels is definitely the way to go here because he could have taken that fight much easier. And honestly, the eco behind this with 2 TCs compared to 1, Sir Isaac not having the greatest eco right now. Camels are going to be in here, and now this is a fight that we can see Sir Isaac take. What upgrades does Blue have as far as economy or as far as attack defense? He has +1 attack, +1 defense. Can save
+1/+1 in bloodlines.
Yep.
And husbandry right now.
Yep, but no bloodlines obviously for Lord Savage. Still 120 HP because they're Cavalier compared to.
Yep. And it looks like Lord Savage is going for double barracks
Actually,
here.
Do we not have bloodlines for Berbers? Has it not been researched?
I'm pretty sure he picked it up.
It's 120 HP for both.
Yeah, he picked it up. But yeah, I think Lord Savage is doing the right play here. Cavalier Pikeman should be pretty strong.
Yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, Lord Savage has a need to delete a few palisades. Yeah, I think they get 120. That's why I'm confused.
Yeah, it's 120.
Yeah, the Knights have 120. Cavalier have 120. It's confusing to think about.
I think
right now, that's all.
Sir Isaac should try to get some more upgrades for his Cav. Maybe even try for +2 here.
He has fully upgraded Cavalry right now.
Cavalier? I'm talking about Sir Isaac.
Oh yeah, he needs some upgrades. Yes, this is true.
And you should definitely get those upgrades before he even engages here. But then again, Lord Savage does not have pikemen yet.
I love this. Both players using monks to heal up their weak units.
Very nice.
And we have 3 town centers for Sir Isaac now, and still just 1 for Lord Savage. Handcart coming in already though here for Lord Savage. That is a big upgrade to have.
I feel like I would have liked, getting a second TC up before getting handcart.
Oh, the camels are gonna try to dive on this monk. They will lose a camel in conversion.
Got 1. Can you get 2?
Nah, it's running away. But nonetheless, very risky moving out like that, trying to take out the monk.
Alright, so this situation here, you know your opponent is adding in pikemen. What do you do here as Berbers? You continue massing up more knights and try to overwhelm? Or do you invest into the counter unit? Something like camel archers or even like skirmishers?
I think camel archers would be amazing. The problem is massing them.
Yep, he's not currently on stone at all, and these Cavalier are going to start knocking on
there's
economy.
A hole.
Oh no!
There's a hole.
Does he realize yet? Does he see he does see them.
Oh, this is brutal. The military has to come back, and he has the monks with it, so it's going super slow.
He's quick walling like a madman. Will this stop? He does get the quick walls in.
Yeah, but at what cost? Gonna be a bunch of ills. He hasn't realized that the monks are grouped together with his cavalry, and this town center is gonna go down here.
Oh man.
He realizes it now. Now, I mean, this is gonna be a nice gain in villager kills here, but he will lose his whole
Honestly, I
military, I
think you
think.
think he's trapped in here. Oh, if
Yeah.
that gate doesn't let him out,
Yeah, I feel like losing the few vills in the town center is probably gonna be a little less
Lord Savage is actually gonna get
terrible.
cleaned up here. He's gonna get cleaned up for sure.
Yeah. Camels was definitely the right choice from the beginning. Cavalry still in the base here, and all in all, villager lead not that terrible. Could have been way worse.
Also, I think that was just a really good trade there for Sir Isaac. He lost one TC, but he killed Lord Savage's army there.
Yeah, but now we have pikemen on the field. We're gonna have pikemen cavalier. Could be quite problematic.
Is that still open there? Okay, it's not.
It is actually between the blacksmith and the house that the hole was
Yep.
originally, so. You know, and
Go for a
I really
market,
like this
nice.
forward position from Lord Savage now. His economy obviously going to be better at this point with the villager lead. He has hand card already as well. Going to be very difficult now in this late Castle Age phase for this to pay off for Sir Isaac. His pikemen are going to be on the field here, and even in lower numbers, going to do very good against the camels.
Trying to give for 3 conversions here. I believe some of these mucks will go down. Actually, all of them will go down. No
And
conversions,
we're taking
sadly.
a big exchange
Just
here
one.
again, but Lord Savage has the military lead, and this is kind of a waste, in my opinion, of all these units for Sir
Yeah,
Isaac.
I probably would prefer that you just hit him at home.
Yeah, pikemen will shred here. Like, it's going to be so difficult to do this now. Another TC coming up in the exact same spot, so Sir Isaac will be on 3 TCs. Yeah, fighting another TC, obviously not something that should have been done either. Sir Isaac really trying to do some damage here, and we're getting some relics in now as Lord Savage has one coming to his base and has one collected in the south. So, going to have 2 relics to start. Should be able to secure 3 with the other one being directly south of his base.
Let's see. What do you do in Sir Isaac's situation? I feel like he might be struggling to figure out what to do here because he's floating on a lot of resources. He's probably planning to click on to Imperial Age right now, but I feel like even stalling with like pikemen until Lord Savage can click up to Imperial as well will just keep things at bay.
Yeah, I mean, Kados would love it if he dropped 2 more stables, which honestly, he's going to have to if he's going to continue with this. 3 stables will not be enough to compete with Cavalier and Pikemen. The Pikemen do have full attack upgrades, and then only +1 defense right now. But Pikeman numbers really starting to grow here. That's all Lord Savage is making there for a second.
Yep. I'd also
17
like to
on the
see a
field.
castle. Like to see a castle where the TC is at from Lord Savage.
Yeah, Lord Savage has 949 on 949 stone right now. So.
You're about to say villagers.
I was about to say villagers, yes, but nonetheless, also we have double siege workshops with 1 battering ram already available. So
yeah. Berbers do struggle against the Halb ram play.
struggle is an understatement. They die to it.
They don't have Parthian tactics for their camel archers, which hurts them a lot.
Yep.
And their only good units are cav units, and their anti-infantry units are also cav units.
Yeah, and these pikemen just wandering up into this fight, and honestly, this is a fight that Lord Savage should be happy to take.
Yep, he's going to take it and be just fine. Looks like Sir Isaac is realizing this is a bad choice and running away.
Yeah, more stables coming down here. We have a 4th down. Lord Savage house at the moment. Camel's going to run to the back of the eco, but it's pretty nicely walled up back here still, so shouldn't be able to do a whole lot there. Cavalier numbers are getting deceptively large right now as well. No Imperial Age for Lord Savage, even though he's just lacking gold, just needs to stop producing. But Imperial Age already in, and Heavy Camel on its way right away with +3 defense coming in here.
Yep. Does he have Arson? So let's have it up Arson. I'm pretty sure he does.
I did not see Arson, but I was not paying attention to it. But the rams and the pikes head forward. Heavy camel going to be blocked out at the back. There is a hole here, though, so they could be in ever so shortly. They're not even heavy camel yet. They will be here before too long.
Does Lord Savage know that there's a hole there?
He does not. There's a monk there going to try to get a conversion.
Oh,
There
he
he does
knows.
plug the
There's
gap.
a wall.
Will get a conversion here, it looks like. Unless RNG's that terrible. Yeah, it does get the conversion. And Rams headed for the main eco, and the tower, or the castle for Sir Isaac, extremely defensive on the hill, behind all of his production buildings.
Yep.
I think this
And he's
is where
going
the
to push for the main
Cavalier
deco.
destroy. Triple archery range in the back, forcing down stone walls even here. He's worried about this attack. As soon as the Cavalier just dive into this eco, I think this is GG.
Yeah. But Burgers do
Camel's
have
far
access
out of
to hand
position.
cannoneer.
Yeah, but it's too late. Too late to do hand cannoneer. He needs to mask them. And yeah, this is GG. What are you gonna do here? How do you survive this? Tons of
That's
pikemen.
true.
Another TC about to go down. All the Cavalier in gonna attack the other TC. Both TCs will die here.
Yep, he's going to lose
Oh, and the heavy
majority of his
camel
eco.
just walking through pikemen back at that stables as well.
He's getting Bodkin for the TCs, but the TCs aren't going to be living for very long.
Yeah, heavy camel are here. They will take a really good engagement against these cavalry, but I think there's too many cav here. Pikemen are actually going to just come into play. So yeah, nothing you can really do here.
Yep. And the GG might be called here soon.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to try to shift his eco to the north as he's already putting down a second TC up there.
I think Lord Savage is content with sticking in Castle Age, as there's not really any reason to go up and click up. But then again, I'd love to see Paladin.
Yeah, no, I don't even think you're going to get to that point. The second town center, or third town center, going to go down here. I mean, he's building another town center in the north, so he'll have 3 brand new town centers. And the flood, that mass flood, just going to do the job here. This town center will go down. Cavalry will be here. Lots and lots of eco has died. It's 77 pop to 160 pop right now, and falling.
Why doesn't he not click up to Imperial Age, man? He just show
Because
all
he doesn't
like,
need to.
I know he doesn't need to, but he could.
And if in a few minutes if this continues, he can just take cavalry and just go under this castle and destroy it, like with the ram. And I mean, the villagers are all trying to run to this town center, and they just keep dying. Forward castles, 2 of them in the middle on all the production buildings here.
Already a 30 vil difference.
Yeah, there's not anything that can happen now. Like, there's just not. Unfortunately, Sir Isaac had a good position, but his camels were just really far out of position, and no answer for pikemen.
I feel like he wanted to do hand cannoneers, which would have been the right play. Stall out, get hand cannoneers, but he probably would have had to get chemistry as soon as he got up.
Yep.
Because
Exactly.
it takes so long to get chemistry researched and to get hand cannoneers at a decent enough level to kill a massive pikeman.
Yep, and behind this, the eco, untouched. Nothing.
Going for a TC back at his old spot. I like the dedication.
Nothing preventing Lord Savage from running in anywhere here. He's got enough cavalry here. He can do anything in the back.
This eco's gonna die here. Goodbye, foreigners. Goodbye, villagers. Nowhere is safe for Sir Isaac.
Yeah, and honestly, he's at 169 pop, and he's decided to click in.
Hey, 69. Good.
I
Magic
mean,
number.
He's got pikes just trouncing through the economy back here, not doing anything. He's got Cavalier in the north taking out town centers.
There's the Imperial Age.
Yep. Only a few vills in these TCs up here in the north anyways. There's really no coming back. It's kind of been over for the last few minutes. I think really the only problem is no counter to the pikemen. And camels were so far out of place that really hurt him.
Yep. I hope he doesn't stall this out for any longer.
I mean, there's not much that he can stall it out with.
Well, I mean, he could just sit here and not do anything.
Like,
Like
his
another
eco is
5 minutes.
dying in the north. More Cavalier just being sent in. His opponent's smothering him pretty well here.
Yep.
GG comes in. Well played from both. I really feel like it was just such a rough position, and honestly, he was going to imp, spending that res when Lord Savage wasn't, so Sir Isaac falls here.
Yeah.
Game one.
Um, yeah, I feel like it's kind of swinging back and forth. And I feel like Lord Savage didn't take advantage of the full Burgundian eco power.
Yeah. Berber's being taken down here. Not something we've seen very much at all. So, going to be very interested to see how we slide into game number 2, which will be Sir Isaac's home map of Dry Lake.
All right, let's do this.
Absolutely. Um, yeah, there's two A's. I spelled it wrong, guys. Again, not prepared today, guys.
So that was a Burgundian victory and a Berber loss. A map that they're typically pretty strong on, but clearly didn't have the answer for pikemen than rams.
Yeah. All right, diving in to game number 2 here. I'm paused at 5 seconds whenever you're ready. It will be an interesting matchup as we're going to have Khmer for Sir Isaac against Bulgarians
Ooh.
for Lord Savage.
All right, I'm at 5. You ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
All right. In the red here, we have Lord Savage's Bulgarians. In the blue here, we have Sir Isaac as Khmer. Now, I think this matchup favors Bulgarians. Just because their opening is incredible. And then again, so is Khmer's opening. Their economy will be even better than Bulgarians. But if it gets to that late game period where Bulgarians can really strive, Khmer have a tendency to really not do well against like Siege, Onager, and Halb.
Yep. Yep. It's going to be very interesting. I mean, Khmer, obviously, great farming eco, and that could lead into something interesting. I actually don't even know what Khmer's infantry line looks like, to be honest. But
It's not well. I mean, they get everything for Halb. They don't get everything for Champion line, if I remember correctly.
yeah, I mean, they can still do a good enough job here early on. But I think
They
Lord
have
Savage will probably be going Man at Arms and Towers. At least that's how I would want to play it on this map. Being so
yeah.
close to your opponent, being able to deny so many resources here. It could be a very good thing. I mean, we saw it in the last set how Towers do such a good job here.
First war coming in for Sir Isaac.
Why don't we have betting? Because guys, I don't even really care much for the channel points. It's fun and all, but I'm
I
not
have
gonna run.
40k channel points.
I'm not gonna run that system. I already have enough trouble with Capture Age crashing my PC, so.
Just get a moderator to do it.
Well, Knight, you volunteering yourself?
I'm a bad moderator. Have Hitch do it.
Hitch, you want to do it? I don't think anyone's gonna do it, to be honest. You can spend those points, Kados. I haven't played a game. I've played one game this month in the last
All right.
30 days.
Looks like Lord Savage going out forward to get some fort houses going. Is he already going to go for the barracks? It'll be interesting to see. Is Sir Isaac is getting his second bore in.
Hitch, what if you moderated, Hitch?
It looks like he's going for a mill on those deer there. Very nice. It looks like he's just going to do house walls there. So he's just going to wall up. It looks like Sir Isaac is just going to wall up just the same. I wonder if he actually sees that other boar there. He
Which player?
does. Okay.
Sir Isaac? Yeah, he's getting that board. Lord Savage bringing one in as well. Actually, the mill kind of sitting nicely for that other boar if he chooses to go with it.
It is a lot closer, but it is a lot riskier to deal with just like a few vills.
No Hitch. We're not having a meme tournament. Listen, I've tried to set up some fun little games in the last couple years, and Hitch, you are the very first person to always complain about said games and trying to set them up. So,
And a very fast uptime here. 16 pop. That's extremely aggressive from
whoa.
Khmer here.
He's not even gonna have enough to make this do anything for him, though.
That's true. He has like no wood economy.
Well, he doesn't have a barracks either. I guess he doesn't need a barracks, but
Maybe it was a little necessary if he wanted to go build this to spend the extra wood on a extra house.
very rough position.
And looks like the walls are going to be coming up for Sir Isaac. And will we see a barracks come in?
Katos
Well, this
thinks
is
we're gonna
straight scout.
see Khmer fast archers.
Khmer fast archers. It could be interesting strat, but is he on gold yet? Let's see. Let's see if he goes to gold here.
He's not on gold yet, no.
He's just kind of dancing around with his villagers here. His wood here.
And I think he's gonna just drop some farms here. Oh no, he's dropping the barracks. Does he not know Khmer bonus? Oh no. Why
That's a
would you
massive
fast
waste of
feudal
wood.
to a barracks?
No.
Oh no.
I was gonna say he's kind of pulling Lord Savage in the other game, not taking advantage of the techs early enough.
Oh, he's gonna build a stable now. He doesn't know the
Oh,
bonus.
disaster!
Oh no. Sir Isaac, strategy could have
Pulling a
been
Lord-
streamlined so much better with building a stable first.
Pulling a Lord Savage and not going for your bonuses.
Oh, it's so rough. And honestly, back home, I mean, still open, but a lot of the major
Notice the scout.
resources
Oh, he
needed
didn't
for
notice
Lord
it.
Savage, as there's a hole up there, I just saw. But yeah, why even pick Khmer? Exactly. I mean, oh,
It's a great micro there, great luring. If you can kill that boar, nice stuff. It's that villager is crazy and decides to kill the too.
yeah. And Lord Savage getting the militia started will be man-at-arms here instantly.
Yep, and these scouts are gonna have a tough time dealing with these.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, very open at home. Could be a problem here for Sir Isaac, as there will be this hole right here that we just saw this scout drop through, but one scout at a time, and Man-at-Arms taking out that poor horse. Poor horse had to die, apparently. But I don't know how this really pays off too well here, because Lord Savage, good eco, at 21
He's just
pop.
gonna go for the. Wouldn't mind if he just gone for the stable, but then again, he's just gonna go decide to pressure. That's probably a much better call.
Yeah, unfortunately the horse gets trapped in here, but ultimately it's just villager idle time. The scout
Oh, I didn't even
gets
notice the
damaged.
scout. The what is it?
The
Sir
horse.
Isaac's scout ate the TC and is at like 3 HP.
Oh, yeah, that's rough. And honestly, these man-at-arms are going to get through here eventually if they keep up and there's no scouts to attack. He will run them away, but he is causing a bit of idle time here.
Yeah, I agree with that, Katos. That would have been an awesome opening there against Bulgarians.
Yeah, because you expect man-at-arms.
As the stable is coming up from Lord Savage, so we're going to see stable play here. Stable play for Khmer or for Bulgarians is actually pretty nice because the cheaper upgrades. So it only costs 75 food for both armor and attack.
Yeah, it's a very nice bonus that is pretty powerful. We haven't seen Bulgarians showcased much in this one yet, though. We've only had them picked a handful of times in the tournament altogether. ultimately, Sir Isaac's eco just not good enough to deal with this. Like, he's got to build up scout numbers at home now to deal with the man-at-arms, which is actually going to send the man-at-arms back around, and if he finds the hunt back there, it could be devastating. Unfortunately,
Please go back there.
not being very active as his own scouts are starting to be added into the mix with 2 already on the field. Still trying to finish up the wall off.
Ugly farms for both players? Well, it doesn't matter for Khmer. Could be as ugly
Yeah.
as they want.
That's true.
And is that one light open? Oh,
It
we
was.
just noticed.
It was indeed.
Very good job from Isaac here to pay attention to that. Nice stuff. I
Yeah,
guess those
I mean-
man-at-arms and scouts are just going to sit there. Now they're fighting. Good stuff, guys.
Yeah, I mean, we could see a pretty decent counter here if he tries to get in with all these scouts, but they're just sitting in a stable right now. Still very open in the back here for Lord Savage, and he's yet to plug the hole in the north between the wall and the tree line, so scouts could do a lot of damage here if they head in the right direction.
Neither player is on gold right now. I feel like they should start making a transition towards that if they want to look forward to going to Castle.
Well, I
See,
think...
they're not really committed to going full field here. Well, maybe Lord Savage is more committed
Oh,
here.
Sir Isaac saving the Vills. Beautifully done, jumping into the houses.
He
Sir
remembered
Isaac,
that, but didn't remember the single thing.
Sir Isaac is dropping a bunch of scouts here, though. He's got, what, 5 already in his stable, a 6th about to complete, and 1 on the field.
It looks like he wants to prolong this game as much as possible.
Oh,
Make it stay in feudal.
Lord Savage diving and able to pick off another one here. And actually, where do those scouts go?
Sitting in the corner there.
They're in. They're in.
They're in. That
Sir
hole is
Isaac
never
has-
plugged.
Scouts in. This could be problematic here.
But they're just standing there.
Man-at-Arms also about to be in on the wood line at the same time here for Sir Isaac, though. So Lord Savage, oh, Sir Isaac notices just in time. And again, on the wrong stance. We have seen this time and time again. Why are players using this?
I'm
No
pretty sure
attack
it's a
stance.
misclick. I'm pretty sure it's just a misclick.
A misclick? They were
All
just
right, and not a
attacking
miss.
there.
Or a hitting the wrong key. I keep forgetting what key it is to change your units to defensive.
Well, a lot of you are clicking the wrong key. It's very concerning. It really is. There has been at least half a dozen or so moments where
I do it too. So then I say, why are my units not attacking? And then I realize, oh, I accidentally hit that key.
guys
I think
need
it's
to
either A
delete
or
that
S.
hotkey. Just delete that hotkey. It's my opinion. Luckily, though, able to defend with some spears.
Oh, good job with that man-at-arm there, taking out that one scout. And I guess the man-at-arm... Oh, no, they're actually fighting. I thought they were just going to stare into each other's eyes and not go to war with each other.
I put my archers on stand ground, but that's the only thing. Nothing else. I can't stand it. Drives me nuts. I feel like
Well,
Lord
is the man
Savage
Arthur
is doing a
cleaned
good
up?
job of pressuring here, though. Although he's taking a pretty rough exchange on these walls. But
Not really paying attention to those scouts that are harassing his units there.
yeah, but pretty close game still. Wheelbarrow on its way in for Sir Isaac as well. Not sure if we have that just yet for
Yep. Look at the power of
Savage.
Khmer farms, man.
Hitch says it all. Stand ground equals psychopath.
Power of Khmer farms has already got him up the castle here.
Yeah, I mean, that's still one of the big bonuses. If he can still survive, and he's done a great job. He's only going to be a few vills behind here. I feel like Woodline's his biggest concern at the moment.
Yep, he's going to be... Both players are actually pretty much boxed in as their own area.
Yeah, but Sir Isaac coming out of this Woodline a little bit.
Honestly, I think Lord Savage's opening should be Pikemen.
Well, Sir Isaac is doing the archer switch.
Oh, is he? Oh, boy. Alright, so he shouldn't commit to this. Seeing the archer range. Double archer range from Sir Isaac.
Who do you think shouldn't commit to what?
That's not seeing the double archer range ahead of time. But no, you should do double stable instead, maybe, and even added a workshop.
Chimera archers are fully upgraded except for what? Bracer?
Thumb ring.
Thumb ring. Ah, that's
It's
it.
the only
Okay.
tech they miss. They're pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. Obviously, if you're not up against archers, thumb ring not the biggest concern. Um, but of course, you are playing a civ that only gets archers, so archers probably not a bad choice here.
They said no, they get a lot more stuff than just archers.
No, they don't. Do they?
Yeah, Kabur get like they got elephants.
No, Bulgarians. They only have an archer.
What are you talking? Are you drunk?
They don't get crossbow, right? Seven's
Okay,
damage.
yes. I thought you were just saying like they're just an archer civ. Like what? Are
No,
you
no,
talking?
they do not get them. As in, like, going archers against them is never a bad idea.
Yeah. Let's see. You could even just do like double stable like archer or range for like knight skirm combo.
Yeah,
Would be
archers
good
are
enough to
forward,
stop
and they
this.
do find that the holes have finally been plugged in the wall here.
One
Vill's
bill's gonna go
going
down
down
to
to
the scout,
scouts.
and
Crossbow upgrade already in. Castle Age 70% in for Lord Savage.
it's gonna get rough here for Lord Savage. 5 crossbows could devastate this one wood line.
Yeah, and there's a hole it looks like too, so they could walk right in there.
Yeah, there is indeed a hole.
Yeah, the scouts still doing a job up here for Lord Savage, but one knight gonna be able to clean that up, and the spears will still remain stuck outside. Unfortunately, Sir Isaac not paying a ton of attention with the archers, just kind of attacking the wall right now, but quite a few archers on the field for him, as it's 15 to
Just
14 militarily.
just move a few more tiles to the right there and kill all those guys, would you?
Wait, in my opinion, who's superior at plugging holes? Sir Isaac has had the quick wall skills tonight, no question.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, not a single doubt in my mind that he is much
Oh,
better.
he's walking. He's getting back to deal with the stuff at home, no, or is he just going to mass up?
He's mathing up. He's sending them all down there. It does finish cleaning up the spearmen on the north. That town center will be coming up here, so it will be 2 TCs for Sir Isaac compared to just 1 of Lord Savage. But
See a
full
triple
knight
stable
switch
play.
here. +2 defense and +1 attack already here.
I would say this is better for Sir Isaac because Khmer are just way better at playing the triple stable play compared to Bulgarians because their economy can support it. But it can't support it if there's only 9 people on food.
Well, Khmer with absolutely 0 upgrades right now on cavalry. It's all focused on the crossbow line, and we have all but the last attack upgrade in Castle Age for Lord Savage here. So I definitely think that he'll be in a fine position. He's massing a lot of numbers too. These crossbows might be quite easily taken out.
Yep.
And a siege
Workshop
workshop.
here. He doesn't have enough cab to even fight against Lord Savages.
Yeah, and quick walls are trying to come in behind here. There's still a hole. Gold will have to be abandoned.
Good micro here from Sir Isaac. Getting
Yeah,
a lot of
blue
kills
has
there.
Bodkin. He has no defensive upgrades, but does have Bodkin. But it is plus
I really
2,
feel like
plus
Sir
1.
Isaac should not stick. Okay, he's not sticking around there. He's just leaving. Oh, I feel like Lord Savage should go ahead and expand out to the corners there, as he's doing right now.
Yeah, I mean, Sir Isaac with Vil down here looking to put up a siege workshop, I imagine. These knight numbers going to start to be an issue, though. I feel like if we see a Mangano for Lord Savage as well. Starting to get some upgrades for Sir Isaac on his cav as he has +1 defense now. He will drop a 3rd town center down here. Cracked terrain though, so this town center will take a lot more damage a lot faster. I believe it's a 25% increase in damage taken just because of the cracked terrain, making this all the more interesting on this map. As we are going to see the knights dive here. No siege to back them up, and Sir Isaac taking the hill will be a much better fight for Sir Isaac in this position.
Yeah, for sure. Well, those knights from Sir Isaac pretty much don't do anything
Oh
because
no,
they have no
they're
upgrades.
doing very little. It's quite bad.
Oh no, he's not migrating enough, Sir Isaac. No,
And the
he's not.
crossbow is going to be cleaned
Yeah, they're
up
gonna
here.
get clean beamed up.
And that will leave Sir Isaac with no military numbers. And his opponent also going to be on 2 town centers. And I think he might be run over here unless he gets some serious production going. Only
Oh,
2 stables on the field.
I didn't even check his economy. Oh man, his eco balance is insanely bad.
Yeah, yeah, it's not looking good. He's got 1,000 gold, but no food.
1,000
1,000
gold,
wood.
1,000 wood, really bad.
Yeah, and second town center for Lord Savage on wood, not on gold, but he's still got some gold left around his base. He will need to expand to some more gold piles, but with this military lead, trying to get the quick walls in now. Going to do a good job to get those up, but palisade wall.
Oh, it's open. It's open by the
Oh
blacksmith.
no, there's a hole.
I plugged it. Okay, good on him.
Yeah, but
This is a little
still going to
unfortunate here to
cost him
see.
quite a bit, and these walls are going to go down, these house walls now.
Oh,
Elefantos on their way.
oh, actually, elephants could take well against the knights, but there's so many knights here that they could just easily overrun the elephant.
Yes, Lord Savage did play in the previous bracket. The battle elephants are here, but will they be enough? Seems very unlikely at this point. Town centers are going to be doing some work. Elephants still too low in number, but
Really shouldn't be fighting in the TC here. Like, I think Lord Savage is making a mistake.
I don't. He's got +2.
See.
This is the best possible exchanges he's going to take. He's
Then
actually
again, he is fighting a meaty. Go ahead.
crippling everything here as far as economy goes. With an economy that's been terribly balanced as well. 1,500 gold, 47 food.
Next to range.
On villagers out here in the gold exposed. Runs away with some. He's just going to make the elephants chase. The elephants are too slow.
Yeah, I feel like this game is already over.
And Lord Savage looking very much in control here of this set. And kind of surprising because he's almost 100 elo points below Sir Isaac here.
I feel like he didn't take the initiative here. Take the advantage that Khmer has.
Yeah, and 42 vills to 56. So Lord Savage very heavily in command here as elephants do go down. And now there's nothing to stop this TC from just getting barraged by knights.
Yeah,
Forward
almost
vills.
a 20 vil lead.
Sir Isaac also sending forward vills out to put a town center and market. So starting to expand his economy as well.
Showing why Bulgarians are very strong on this map.
Yeah, I mean it's 27 idols for Sir Isaac right now out of 36 units.
Very much feels bad indeed.
Oh, he lost to Weasel. Okay, good information, Hitch. Good information. So Lord Savage lost to Weasel in the quarters. He says. I think it was actually before the quarters, but no, maybe you're right. Nonetheless, Lord Savage putting on impressive showing here. As I'm pretty much gonna say this one's over.
Yeah, for
There's
sure.
really nothing he can do at this point. Even if Lord Savage stops all production right now, there's no way Sir Isaac comes back in this game. Starting to add light cav. Crossbow is the only option right here as well. It's hard to be
I see
consistent
no way for
below
him to come back
1200.
in this.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Isaac's probably just having a bad day. He looked very dominant in his previous game, so. Crossbows will be out here, but not a big number of them, and the knights and light cav jumping right on them. One knight, 2 knights in the eco up north as well. Yeah, definitely not Sir Isaac's day today. Lord Savage will be cleaning up this military, and maybe not this time, but I expect the GG to come in here anytime.
Yep.
Military numbers still not great, but
No,
did he struggle? I thought he was dominant in the previous set. Nonetheless, siege workshops being added here for Lord Savage,
yep.
and more and more buildings going to fall here soon.
He's moving out with some crossbows. He probably wants to take some hits here across the wood line here.
Yeah, I mean,
What damage will get him back into this game? But it seems like just Lord Savage is constantly making more military. He's going to start doing siege push,
yeah,
killing
and
these TCs and getting them out of the game.
crossbows actually turn around. Coming back home, Mangonel's out. I think we need to see a ram or two in addition to this, and just keep on knocking everything down. Isaac was not in the lower bracket, no. Only player remaining in this tournament that was in the lower bracket at the moment is Lord Savage.
Magno Micro.
Yeah, he took a big shot, gonna take it out, but lots of crossbow numbers die here. And honestly, Sir Isaac's eco not gonna be able to sustain this for much longer.
Nope. I have a feeling it's got a weird one. I could be wrong about this. What if Lord Savage throws this? How would you think he would throw this?
I mean, the only way is to stop everything at the moment. I,
Maybe just kind of idle everything, not use his resources, maybe not get any more gold.
yeah, I mean,
But
he's
that would
not
be a big
really on
throw.
gold. He has 4 vills on gold right now. Or no, that's Sir Isaac. Lord Savage has 9 on gold, but
He is keeping
Rams,
him down on a consistent 30 bill lead. Consistent 30 bills.
yeah, and that's gonna drop even lower now. Yep, and there
There's a
comes
GG.
the GG. So dominant showing for Lord Savage today, and he'll be headed into the next round here, defeating Sir Isaac.
Hmm
2 games to none.
I feel like he just didn't take advantage of the Khmer's strength.
Yeah,
Opening up with a barracks is disaster for Khmer, especially going up that early, as it'll take time to get up wood for that stable. He had the right idea for going up super early with that, but he made the wrong unit or building and just kind of forgot about the bonus.
yep, absolutely. Lord Savage hates cubes confirmed. Is that so? Well,
But GG, both of
nonetheless,
them.
GG's to both. Well played. If you guys want to see the statistics, I'll throw those up here real quickly. Nothing too much to see here. Pretty much what we expected. But GG's nonetheless. We're gonna update the bracket, guys, and give you guys a look at that. Show you what we're looking at now. We have a lot of games in still to cast. BBB versus Des Vulp. Andrew versus the Gothfather. And New Normal versus DeGost all have their games in. Be getting to those soon. If you do not wish to see spoilers, look away now. Lord Savage will move on to face Geo. Geo is actually in our first bracket as well. So those are the 2 remaining players from the 1200 bracket going to be going up against each other in a best of 5 here in the quarterfinals. So that should be interesting.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, all of the sets are actually in. We only have 3 sets left in the round that we're currently in. So
Awesome.
exciting times. Looking forward to seeing how things go. BBB, you have not been forgotten. I have your games. I have not casted them today because Hitch is desperate to see a game. So you were 12. Oh yeah, you were 1200 too, weren't you? So BBB, Lord Savage, and Geo, both from the 1200 bracket. I don't think anyone else was. But yes,
I I look forward to casting some of those games
yeah,
with
we'll
you.
be having an interesting schedule coming up with those being best of 5s. I'm looking forward to it a lot. I have no memory. Yeah, guys. Like I said, too much to drink last night. But it's what it
Drunk
is.
man.
Yeah, yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys do, check these out on YouTube. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe, all that.